What's up guys, it's Chris back in the driveway with another video. Today I'm going to do a quick how-to on your Greenworks pressure washer 1600 if it's leaking from your water connection. I use my pressure washer about once or twice every week, and I've been noticing little by little that the water is starting to leak where you connect your garden hose into your pressure washer. So first things first, I have this little elbow here, has a little valve on the side which turns the water on, turns the water off. I have my water spigot from my house in the backyard. The hose runs along the house about 75 feet, and then I have my connection here. So for me to go back and forth to turn the spigot on and off when I'm changing out pressure washers or garden hose attachments, I have this little elbow L-shaped valve right here. So as you can see, when the water turns on, the water starts to leak from here. So when I first thought, I thought that this might be a shaft, or like a plastic tube inside, and from all the motion, pressure washer moving around, stuff going out, maybe that hose broke. But we're gonna go ahead and see what's causing this leak. So first we have a little mesh filter in here. All these mosquitoes. We have a little mesh filter. You could squeeze it a little bit to get grip, and then turn it a little bit. So you'll see that this all turns as one piece. So as it came out, let's push this through. None of this stuff looks broken. We have a washer over here as well as our mesh filter to stop any contaminants from getting into your pressure washer, as well as we have this. So like this tightens, and then this seals all the water. So this acts as your washer. So it looks like nothing is broken, and that's one thing I'm glad they did with this. It screws right into the body, and they give you a part that is serviceable. In what I thought was it was just like a little plastic tube that went in here, and as years of moving back and forth, that tube just failed. But that doesn't seem like it's the case. What we could do is, since this part gets a lot of action, it does have an O-ring. I'm going to add a little bit of Teflon tape just to secure the connection to keep it in there, and then we'll tighten it up and see how it goes. So we're just going to add a little bit of Teflon tape, and this screws on clockwise. So when you're putting on Teflon tape, you always want to put it on the same way as it's going to screw in. If you put on the opposite way, it'll just unravel itself, and it won't be that secure of a connection. So we always want to go clockwise with the Teflon tape. And you always want to tuck this part back in, just so you could get over it and tighten it. Usually 5 or 6 times is good, but there is an O-ring here. I just want to have enough on the seal so it can grip and take the abuse of the garden hose coming in and out. So on this side we have I believe it's T55, so we could just put this right in, tighten it up, and see if it solves our issue. So we're gonna put this on this side, pop this in here, and first we'll hand tighten it just so we can make sure we get the threads properly, and then we'll torque it down. And with all these like pressure washer parts, the things that are aluminum, things that are plastic, you always want to, you know, be delicate with it at first. It's not made for stuff that is heavy duty use or stuff that get torqued down with some power tools. But just want to get this down to a spec where you still want this to be freely moving. Cool, that looks about right. Let's go ahead and get this mesh filter on. Let's take it for a spin. And as the years go on, I know what happened. It's like you use this to tighten it, but you're really supposed to be using just this end. Let's go ahead and turn the water on and see what happens. So you can see the water is on, and we don't have any leaks. And if you notice, if the water is leaking from here, that means you're not getting as much water inside here. When you have a leak, it does open up an area for air to get into the system, which can depressurize your unit, and you won't be running at your maximum PSI level, as well as your gallons per minute will lower as well. Well guys, I hope this how-to helped you guys out. If your Greenworks was leaking at that water connection, a little quick fix. You know, the Teflon tape costs a couple of bucks, as well as you probably have the tools in your garage already. If this video helped you, please let me know in the comments. If your unit is leaking somewhere else or is not working, let me know as well too. I'll see if I could do some research and make a video on it. If you guys are here for the first time, please subscribe. You want to see more videos like this, hit that like button. Thanks for watching, guys.